Yo guys, this is chapter 943, Smile. So we got this nice little cover page with Nico Robin and a spider just knitting together. That's cool. So yeah, I can see the relation here because Nico Robin has this one move where she can make a spider web out of her hands. So that's kind of the relation I can see. So this is just mainly a flashback about Lord Yowski, and then we see him talk to the nine, like the nine samurai that they've been gathering up and looking for. So we can see Inuyasha, the dog and the cat. I forgot the names. I think one of them's called Inuyasha, and we can see Kanjiro, Kimon, Raizo. We can see Ashindoji, and we can see that mountain bandit guy as well. So they're confirmed to be part of the samurais they've been looking for. That's pretty crazy. And you can see them all weep. And then having that flashback gives it a bit of emotional impact of his death, like Lord Yusuke's death. But we still see everyone laugh, right? And but we can see the tears coming out of their face. And I can see Zoro getting quite frustrated with this. So we got Komurosaki asking Zoro to please like avenge them. And she kind of gives a good explanation about the backstory behind the smiles. So yeah, it's quite crazy what these smiles are about, and we just see Lord Orochi kind of being disrespectful to Lord Hyauski, even though he's dead now. And there's Luffy, right? And when yeah, because the whole execution was kind of televised to everyone. We see Luffy here, and he's getting pissed right now. No one there's no one out there whose death should be laughed at. So we can see him getting pissed, yeah, like like Luffy's getting angry at this guy, yeah, because this kind of goes back to the if with Ace as well. They've obviously got a reason. Doesn't matter who this guy was. There's no one out there whose death should be laughed at. This kind of relates to back to Ace, how yeah, when he died with a smile kind of thing. So yeah, Luffy takes this kind of things quite seriously, right? We get a little panel of just what's he called, Kaido, just drinking by himself and just laughing and calling he's like that bloody Orochi war or so everyone's still smiling. And then this is the interesting part. We get a backstory to how the smiles actually work, right? Turns out the smiles are actually have a lot of it's always been a bit hit and miss. So even if you eat a smile devil fruit, you're not even guaranteed to get like any abilities at all. So only 10% of them actually turn into zone devil fruits. So that's crazy. So that's some crazy luck. And then the rest just become useless. So they pretty much just can't swim anymore. And then we also get a dissection of how the Kaido's army is separated. So we've got the waiters, and these are like the soldiers who's waiting to get a devil fruit to eat. Then we've got the gifters, the 10% who actually get the abilities of the zone devil fruits. Then we've got the pleasures, the poor guys, pretty much the unlucky ones, who who didn't get the ability, but they still have that curse of not being able to swim. But then they also can't stop smiling. Apparently, that's another smile effect, a side smile effect. That's another side effect of eating this smile fruit, and that's where the name comes from. Because one of the side effects is you can't stop smiling, and you lose the emotions of like anger and sadness. So that's why it's called Smile. And then we see the three people who are actually behind the whole Smile project anyway: Doflamingo, Kaido, and Caesar. Yeah, so those three. And then what's worse is Orochi, because he's kind of like a scumbag right now. He actually put some of the smiles in what's it called? Oh yeah, he put some of the failed fruits, like the failed smiles, into the leftovers of the cities. So a lot of the what do you call it? A lot of the citizens of Wano actually ended up eating this smile devil fruit without them knowing, and because none of them were actually, because these weren't like proper smiles. these were like defective smiles, so none of them would actually give them zone powers. So it just ended up with a whole village where they couldn't laugh, they couldn't cry anything, and all they could do is smile. And that kind of gives it the origins and the lore of that town where everyone's just smiling. And there's this emotional impact. I'm looking for the panel right now, where Zoro gets pissed. So like I noticed with the part where Zoro gets really angry with this panel of him with this vein and he just looks so angry. The angry expression is it's he gets angry at the part where what's it called, where Orochi's been disrespectful towards a man's honor, like Lord Yusuke. He's been disrespectful for him. So obviously that pisses Zoro off. But then what I noticed, the thing that pisses Sanji off is because Sanji also his kind of ethics have always been around food, and the way he toyed with the villagers and giving them the wasted smiles, that kind of pissed him off. So then when what's it called, Orochi tries to shoot the little girl, they both jump into action, but they both jump in for different reasons. With Zoro being, to defend a man's honor, and then Sanji being pissed because you know you can't be wasting food like that, kind of thing. And but then it's kind of funny how these two are together now. I actually read in the comment section that these two have not been together since chapter 722, which would have been like 5 years in our lifetime. So that's crazy to think that these two have not been together for 5 years. Well, in our lifetime, in real life. So yeah, this is crazy. And it doesn't feel like that long that they've not been apart, but apparently it's been that long. That's crazy to think that. But I wonder what shenanigans that these two will get up to be honest, because these two never get along, and I want to know if they can actually put aside the differences and work together. But we'll find out sooner or later.